Okay, babe, so how would you describe that Michelin restaurant?
Jesus. What's up, everybody? I'm King.
And I'm Angela. And we're going to tell you a story about how we accidentally ended up at a Michelin Star restaurant.
Story time.
King was handling a lot of things and he asked me if I could find a nice restaurant. And we were in Brussels, Belgium at the time. So I'm so helpful on my phone. I'm going through and like the top 20 restaurants I found were booked out for a month. And then I found this one, and after I had all these criteria, like they had to be 5 stars, they had to be in the list of like the top ones to visit, and they had to have reservations. So I'm
and at this point, she's going through, I'm in a meeting, she texts me, she's like, oh my gosh, you're not gonna believe what I found. So I call her real quick, sneak away. She says, babe, I found one of the best restaurants in all of Brussels, and they have, what did you say,
an availability. Between all the criteria, I was looking at like how much it cost and if it was free and if it was 5 stars and how close it was it walkable, evaluating like probably on my 30th restaurant, I found something. And I clicked reserve and I got a confirmation email. Like I thought it was in French. I got a confirmation. And you know, I'm fairly good with languages. It just looked like it said, hey, your reservation's confirmed. I was so excited. And I was like, babe, I found this amazing restaurant. And we've got a reservation.
So we went out. I mean, you will see it in the other video, right? We were out. She found a dress. I was like, it looks nice. Like it matches and we're going to have an amazing time.
In hindsight, I forgot. Between all the criteria I was checking, I forgot to check the prices on this one. So we get dressed, we're like sailing through the town on this 10-minute walk to this restaurant, like Cinderella and like Beauty and the Beast. I was kidding, babe, you're not a beast. Like the king and the queen.
But you're a beauty though.
Oh, aren't you sweet? And we get to the door and we just walked in like we owned the place because we had a reservation. And I had an email to show.
We didn't even get through the door.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we had this short older gentleman, French guy, and he pretty much told us, where the hell do you think you're going? Right?
Yeah, he said it nicely and very high etiquette. May I direct you somewhere? We're like, yeah, we've got a reservation.
He's like, you have a reservation?
He didn't say that, but that was kind of the vibe. So we were like, okay, we never been checked in a parking lot. But we just went on in and the hostess looked surprised to see us, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
She's like, may I help you?
It was probably because I was the only person in there of this kind of complexion.
We just thought it was because we looked so good. That's why she looked taken aback. But she kind of was like basically saying, why are you here? And I was like, oh yes, we have a reservation. And I pulled up my email and she was like, oh.
I see.
This says that you're on the waiting list. And then she was so kind and she was just like, just wait 1 minute.
Yeah.
And we were like, shoot, we got all dressed up, like we're starving. We're here for this beautiful experience. What are we gonna do?
I am not leaving here to have a bratwurst or some mediocre meal.
A Wiener Schnitzel. And she comes back out and she's like,
I have a location for you, but is it gonna be okay if you guys sit together, like on the same side instead of across from each other?
We're like, hells yeah.
Actually, that's what we prefer.
So she was so kind and she accommodated us and she got us, sitting side by side on this bench. And well, then we get the menus. And evidently, this was a Michelin Star restaurant. What was the course? Like, was it $175 per person?
It was 200.
For the lowest,
yeah.
Without the alcohol. So now we're seated. She made all these accommodations. We're in. Like we're in. There wasn't any backing out. Like, no. Excuse me. I left my wallet at home.
Do you have the less expensive version?
Do you have a payment plan at the table? And I think the video will speak for itself as it shows what a phenomenal experience that was. Neither of us had been to a Michelin Star restaurant before. Didn't know what to expect, but it was not just food. It was a whole experience.
For sure. I just love it when this woman gets all dolled up. So we're getting ready to head to the restaurant.
This is back when we actually thought we still had a reservation. Strolling through town.
This is where the short guy stopped us.
Before we got to the door.
That's him on the left. He's seen a little bit more.
Oh yes, so this was our appetizers.
This menu was delicious. I don't even remember what that was.
I don't either.
You have
Everything.
a mousse
Oh,
of
there's our
leek,
waiter.
mousse, carrot,
So this guy was on
and
us like white on red.
ginger, and black olives. Enjoy me.
Part of the experience of the waiter, he was very attentive. I mean, every seemed like 45 seconds, he was eyeing the table from a distance. It was not intrusive at all, very subtle.
We were brought out so many different small samplings, and each thing on the plate was exquisite and unique.
Everything was so detailed, down to the cutlery, to the linen on the table. This pigeon was everything.
I never had pigeon before. There was a mini baby pigeon leg.
Pigeon drumstick.
A little baby wig. So there were 2 different desserts, which were both amazing. And this was like a raspberry sorbet with creams, and it was a chocolate log with raspberry filling. And after that, there was delicacies. After dessert, there was an after dessert. It's just like trays of fresh treats and an aesthetic arrangement of fresh chocolates.
It was amazing, tasty.
Okay, babe, so how would you describe that Michelin restaurant?
Sweet baby Jesus. Jesus.
On the way home, we felt like a king and a queen after our bellies full of that fine delicacy.
Cinderella about to lose the glass sliver. Off her
I had to do a queen wave.
So that was our experience with the Michelin Star restaurant. If you have not tried a Michelin Star restaurant, then try it.
Save up for it. It is worth it.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
a 4-hour experience, just so
Yeah.
you know how to plan for that.
Yeah, they will slowly bring out these dishes, and it is truly an experience. And I think for any momentous or special occasion, or just for the experience alone, it is totally worth it. We would do it over again, and we definitely plan to do it
In like 5 years.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next video.
I'm Angela.
Let me start that
Okay.
over. What's up, everybody? I'm King.
And I'm Angela.
We.
Let's start over. Okay.
So that was
That stays in the blooper reel.
that was our experience with the Michelin 5 star.